Well, if you're going to get out and recreate anywhere across the state, let's get you up to speed with that forecast, Alan.
Yeah, mixed bag of weather. I would say to get it done early, anytime past the lunch hour. It's fair game for those typical run-of-the-mill summertime showers and storms. Before we get to that forecast, take a look at some gorgeous viewer photos. This one I've been holding on to for quite some time, for about 10 days, sent in by Bruce and Bonnie. Check out the hummingbird trying to find some water in their yard recently in the springs. This one from Rainbow Gulch, that's up towards the Rampart Reservoir. Linda, a big hiker, she loves to send us photos from her adventures. Makes me jealous, as I haven't been able to shoot an Adventures with Alan piece in quite some time. And this photo, this taken from Eagle Peak, but that's obviously looking out towards America's Mountain. That photo provided by Jeff Castillo. If you have any pictures you want to send the weather team, we would love to see them. Send them our way. You can do so. The best way, I would say, is weather@KOAA.com. All right, here's a look at those current out-the-door temperatures. We have a mix of 50s and 60s, even a few spots in the 40s. Westcliff at 43. Woodland Park was at 49. Right now, back up to around 50 degrees. And take a look at the trends through the afternoon hours. By noon, already into the 80s and middle 90s. I think we'll stay dry through around 1 o'clock, but I'd say anytime between about 1 and 6, fair game for a passing shower or two to move across the afternoon sky here. Probably the bigger threats today would be those gusty winds and some lightning strikes, but you might be lucky enough to catch actually some of that rainfall, especially for areas out west of the interstate or north of I-70. That's probably going to be the main target for the better chance for actually seeing some rain. So looking at FUTURECAST, we'll stop at around 2:30. Just a few of those showers extending from the Denver metro through the Pikes Peak region. Notice how a lot of this evaporates or disappears from FUTURECAST, especially down south. So really not expecting much activity today in the southeast plains. Again, most of it probably out west, Pikes Peak region, southern I-25 corridor, or into northern parts of Colorado. And those rain chances drop off slightly throughout the weekend. Just an isolated storm chance through Monday. Then it looks like we see a return of a more active monsoon pattern later into the 7-day period. Highs today, they are going to be toasty once again for the plains. It's a mix of 90s and triple digits. We're slightly cooler through the weekend here on the Super 7-day forecast. Again, a little bit of a change with more widespread mountain storms as the monsoon plume, that energy and moisture again retreats back west. For us locally, maybe an isolated storm or two through early next week. Take a look at the cooling trend. Finally, some relief. Below average temperatures possible by next Thursday. For Pueblo, it's going to be a hot stretch of weather through at least next Tuesday. Then we're down to the lower 90s by the end of next week. Canyon City, I've got a steady supply of 90s through the upcoming weekend. Then as we head towards the start of August, that would be next Tuesday, afternoon showers and storms continue. Storms continue to be the rule of thumb here in Woodland Park with sunny mornings, afternoon storms, and a wetter and cooler pattern possible towards the end of the 7-day period.